Yo, 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 what is going on, guys? Here today with another Sync Zone podcast, but this is a special segment. This is a Boruto Talks segment. So if you guys would like to discuss Boruto, glad to let you know you made it to the right place. So this is going to be more so a chapter 74 theories slash predictions video. You were here last time. We basically, on our sync segments, we basically reviewed, reacted to Kashi Cage. I believe that's how you pronounce his name. Yeah. I know last time we basically went over I want to say we did it a section video last week, I'd like to say. But yeah. Um it was very interesting as far as some of the theories that some of the folks here on Discord came up with. And here today just kind of talk a little bit more about that. We know that the spoilers are coming out next week. And or this week, I want to say, what is it? Yeah, this week or next week? They're coming up. So if we're a little early on the video, apologies. But I definitely had to. Depending on how this goes, I guess we'll probably make it a part 2. But essentially, we'll be talking about yeah, what could be going on as far as the next chapter. I think we're waiting on a few more people to pop in here on Discord. And then we'll begin. Yeah. Also, quick audio check. How do you guys like the mic? Because we did a little new mic or old mic. Got some equipment back. So yeah, if you guys hear some, if it's better, let me know. If there's any issues with it, definitely let me know below in the comments section. Of course, go ahead and feel free to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video. Don't forget to hit that notification bell for future content. Yeah. At the moment, we are primarily Boruto theories. They are the best. I highly recommend. What other selling points do I have? Oh, I see. But yeah, highly recommend. Check those videos out. Have I said highly enough? I don't know. Let me know. Comment how many times I say comment, like, and subscribe in this video. If it's over 5 times, we'll see. We'll see. Excuse me. Fuck. All right. Uh-oh, what are we doing? What are we doing? Mm-mm. Hold up, let me flash back to. Uh-oh. Let's not flash to that. Oh, yeah, we were gonna do a reaction video, but I spoiled it for you guys. My apologies. Okay. Yep. And we are working on getting some newer equipment. 2022. Hopefully we have all of our equipment by the end of 2022. Hopefully even sooner than that. Um, so definitely look forward to in the coming weeks, possibly month. I don't quite know yet. Still getting settled in here in the new apartment. Okay, okay. All right, that's looking good. All right. Go and drop this down right here. Oh yeah, there we go. Much better. Let me make this smaller. Oh yeah, there we go. Hmm. Do it. Okay. You like it. I like that very, very much. Okay. Excuse the bad accent. That was a terrible accent, by the way. I don't know what I was trying to do there. Okay. Mm-mm. I wonder if I whistle the the, the whistle a song, I'll get copyright. Pretty sure that is the case, but let's see. we don't get anyone in the next few minutes, we're just gonna start. All right. All right. The people are late today. Must have been a long Monday. So what I will say is with the being that you know Boruto and Kawaki have been assigned a mission, right? Um if that mission actually goes through, I don't necessarily think that they'll be able to fulfill that mission. At least not as in planned, right? Intended. Um I think what'll most likely happen is you'll see um them deviate away from the plan, but I kind of see it the way I see it is basically Shikamaru probably planned for something like this because he, knowing Shikamaru, most of the direct battles that he's had, he's always been 5 steps ahead, right? 40 chess, right? Not to overuse um that phrase, but that is just that's exactly what Shikamaru is known for, right? That's what he's known for, 40 chess moves, right? So knowing that Ada can actually see him, right? Um, vests in this plan, right? Create this plan, um, this mission, right? With uh, Boruto and Kawaki, right? Knowing that she sees that mission happening, what I think may be happening is he would make a backup plan, right? This backup plan being, hey, so if Code shows up tomorrow or sometime today, right? Because the events just unfolded a day prior, right? So this is the next day for them, right? Um, so if Code arrives tomorrow, right? This is what I need to happen. I don't think he's hashed out that plan. I think he has like a plan B, right? And his plan B is most likely going to unfold. Um, Now, this is at the moment, of course, is like my own personal headcanon. There isn't really any clear, uh, cut and precise information supporting what will happen or foreshadowing what will happen in the next um chapter, right? From what we know, maybe Code holds back on this I guess attack, right? But he at the moment he's pretty much dead set and still under Ada's control, right? So he may just be very rapid, right? He may be very confused at the moment, and he just may be his ego may have just gotten the better of him, right? But of course he's very tactful and how he does things, even though he's not this I mean, there's a lot of build up for Code, right? We know he was basically attacked by, um, basically beat up by Damon. You know, plain and simple. He was beat up by Damon after his limiters got released, right? But now he has the Ten Tails clones, right? And he may come back with a better plan, right? Knowing that he can get to the village faster, it would make sense for him to attack now, right? So, um, from what I've seen, it definitely seems like something that Code may take the opportunity to do. Try to attack Kawaki now. And then of course the clones keeping the village and Boruto busy. I don't necessarily think that like I said, his ego may have gotten the better of him, which is why he would advance toward the leaf now, right? Whether he thinks he could win or not, the smart play to make, because at the moment, all he knows is that Kawaki will always be at the leaf. So at some point, either he's going to have to either get strong enough to hold his own, unless he already thinks he is, right? Or he's going to have to attack it now, right? Create a situation to where it's as easy as possible for him to attack Kawaki, right? Attack the leaf, destroy the leaf, as he said, right? I kind of foresee him attacking all the other villages first, destroying all the other villages in the Shinobi world, right? And then of course saving the leaf for last, right? At this point, he would, of course, go to the village, and then Shikamaru's plan B would then take precedence, right? Or precedence. Meaning Kawaki would then it would have to be a battle at two fronts, right? Because whether or not Shikamaru trusts Ada or not, it's, in my mind, a more tactful. It's more tactful for them to keep Ada and Damon away from the village as far as possible, right? And what this means is Kawaki going to them, right? Whether that's Kawaki and Naruto or just Kawaki, right? Going to them. Now I can foresee Kawaki and Naruto going, and then mid fight or mid conversation, Kawaki seals Naruto, right, to stop him from dying, because that's the only way that I see Kawaki going to fight Ada. Now, a lot of you guys may be questioning, like, why would he go? Kawaki's not gonna go? He's gonna want to fight Code, right? That's what a lot of people think. And I don't necessarily disagree with that, right? But I think that in Shikamaru's plan, right, his plan would basically be to, mid battle, instead of Kawaki having the trying to fight the urge, to not fight Code. Shikamaru's like, hey, no, cut it, right? Stop, right? Go to Ada now. We'll face this battle at two fronts, right? Kawaki, go to Ada and Damon, right? You can still fulfill this part of the mission, because if you die here, then that whole mission is over, and Ada's gonna kill us anyways. So either you go there now, right? Or, the village is doomed anyways. So by doing this, Kawaki probably wouldn't be, with Shikamaru saying this, Kawaki probably would not be completely convinced yet. But then, of course, with the assistance of Naruto backing that, because this is for, of course, Kawaki would like to keep Naruto safe as well. So if Naruto's like, hey, no, this is what needs to be done, I'll go with you to make sure that this happens, Kawaki's gonna do it. I do believe Kawaki's going with Naruto, they're gonna go face Ada. Like I said, it's better to face her from afar than have her be inside of the village as a threat, right? Because we don't know who Ada and Damon are, right? And we really don't trust Amato. We trust him because we have to, but not because we want to, right? And I think this is Shikamaru's mindset. As far as the battle with Code, once he arrives at the village, I think this is the perfect opportunity for, the perfect opportunity for Boruto and Sasuke to make a stand. You know, perfect opportunity for them to just go ahead and off Sasuke by the hands of Code, make him, a semi build up antagonist. As someone that's being built up as much as Code, to make his character, somewhat relevant. Because at the moment he's kind of dying as a final villain. So if he just so happens to damage Sasuke or wound Sasuke so badly, we still haven't seen, Code versus Sasuke fight. Like, that fight's gonna be nasty. And then let alone Boruto or Boroshiki versus Code, right? So I think that'll definitely be a nasty fight to see. With Kawaki being there and Boruto, I think that's just overkill. I kind of see it being more, especially if this is right before the time skip, right? If this is right before the time skip we're speaking, then I definitely see them revealing the Jogan, right? We know that Boruto is 100%. Otsutsu, his karma is 100%, right? Now I've clarified, maybe not necessarily his vessel, but his karma is 100%. There is a difference. But as far as Boruto goes, I think this is probably where we'll see a different appearance as far as Boruto's Karma Stage 2, right? I'm only calling it Stage 1 and Stage 2 from now on, because this whole Karma V state, no, that's BS. Like, come on, we're not overcomplicating this stuff. It's 1 and 2, right? I think that his new form, right, will look like, most likely, I've said this before, but of course it'll have the full horn and 1/2 horn, the one that he broke off, right? And then at this point, I think his potential for unlocking the Jogan completely and being able to access it at will is going to come into play here, right? Facing off against Code. Now, I think that, of course, come in a response of a need, sort of like Super Saiyans, right? But I think that'll most likely be the trigger for it will probably be Sasuke being wounded super bad, or dying, right? We know that the Sasuke, I think, manga is coming out. Like, he's getting his own manga, I want to say. And this is so much foreshadowing. Like, I was just talking about it today with some of the guys in the Discord, how Sasuke's handed his the headband that Naruto scratched. He's handed that headband to Boruto 3 times. I counted 3 times and counting, right? To Boruto. And you gotta pay attention to when those events were. Right before the Momoshiki fight, right before the Ishiki fight, right? Right after the Kawaki death, right? Now, writers, that's the thing, right? People don't care about the writing anymore. Personally, I try to look at how the writing is or stacks up against other literature, right? I love to read, right? So as far as the clear foreshadowings, right, that the writers are so clearly trying to make, right? It just doesn't seem logical to think otherwise, that this is not foreshadowing to his death, right? Of course, and a lot of fans don't like it. Um, Also, like I don't know what it is, but a lot of the communities, they don't think that the Jogan exists, right? Which is weird, because if that's the case, which I don't believe it is, right? Then what do you think it is? So there's this name going around in Discord. It's called the Mangekyo Byakugan. Um, what's going on, Kenzo? Ah, it's popping in Discord. Are you listening? Uh, no mic. Okay. Yeah, but I mean, just some of the guys um on Discord calling it a Mangekyo Byakugan. Now that's nowhere in the writing. Um, it's a cool name, definitely a cool name, but it's kind of funny too. I'm not gonna lie. Um, but that's I better not hear or see that in the comment section. I don't want Mangekyo Byakugan popping up in the comment section. All right, that's what we don't want. But yeah, it's definitely pretty interesting how they don't think that the things like the Byaku or the shit. I almost said it myself. The Jogan does not exist in the Boruto series, right? Oh, 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 I don't know what happened. Hold on, real quick. Let me check this. Hello, check mic, mic check. All right, cool. We're back. We're back. Ooh, that was interesting. Hmm. Yeah, no, but on this, just to kind of get back to the actual chapter, right? Now it seems pretty um it seems pretty reasonable to assume Code's gonna show up next chapter, but let's say he doesn't, right? Let's play devil's advocate, I guess. Let's say he doesn't show up, right? And he stays to make, comes back in part two, or post time skip, right? What will his role be, right? Will his character diminish as, overall, or will he be an impactful, at least in the eyes of the shinobi world? Will you see things like Boro's religion, people worshiping Boro, or his religion, um, basically worshiping Kawaki and Ada and Damon, um, and Code, as an extent. Um, like, are these some things that we'll probably see post time skip? I think, there's that's another conversation that I guess we probably need to have, whether or not the um time skip is sometime soon. Now, with all these events unfolding, I definitely think it'll be bad writing um if they don't do the time skip immediately after this fight. Because there's been a few major battles. Like, if I've talked about how the involvement of technology has to play a role post time skip. There's a variety of things that I've discussed on the channel, videos prior to this, right? That just need to happen. Like, just make it happen. A movie probably needs to happen. Um, things like this would probably make the series more enticing, right? it would make it more engaging, right? Um, even if you did like a Kara, they wouldn't even have to be canon. Like, there's only a few canon movies out of the entire Naruto franchise that I think that I know now that are actually considered canon, which is the last and the one with Momoshiki, right? Um, and I believe that was a Boruto movie, if I'm not mistaken. But every movie does not have to be canon. They can make a non-canon movie and just make it a. That's the thing about the Naruto movies. They made movies that weren't necessarily canon, but could be true, right? They weren't like completely off, but they didn't directly involve in the timeline. At least not um currently, right? Um, and what I mean by that is I made a video on the time slip arc and how certain uncanon or non-canon material could be considered canon due to the fact that Boruto went back and affected the timeline. Um, Now, of course, they made, it with Genjutsu. Sasuke used Genjutsu on, most of the people that he saw. But even that alone is not enough to rewind time, right? You went into time and you affected time, right? We don't know the repercussions behind Shinobi going back in time and Otsutsuki's going back in time. Um, we don't even know how Otsutsuki's scale, right? Like, where's your clan, right? Things like this need to be kind of either highly hinted going into the time skip, or by what I mean by that is foreshadowed, right? Discussed. Like, Code better have some like vast knowledge that Ishiki shared with him, right? Or something to that extent. Um that basically highlights his character a little bit more, knowledge that only he knows or has, right? That would definitely um build up Code's character a little bit more, because we know that's why Amato's still relevant, right? Because he knows something that we don't know, right? That's the only reason why he's there, right? Um, I mentioned how he could be a clone, right, and a cyborg, right? Like, his current body could be a clone, right? We know he has cybernetic modifications, but we don't know if that's his original body, right? I've kind of mentioned how he could be like the Dr. Joro, right, of Naruto. Now this would kind of be like a direct copy and paste from Dragon Ball Z, but he's did it before, right? Um, Things like this have been done before, um, using uh Dragon Ball Z's material, right? Um, but yeah, that's as far as Boruto goes. Um, I can't say that I will um be doing any more anime reviews for a while. I'll still be watching the anime. So I've actually haven't gotten the opportunity to sit down and watch the recent anime. Actually, no, that's not true because I watched it yesterday. Yeah, I don't know why I thought it was Sunday today. Um, yeah, so stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for much more, because we plan on taking this to the next level. Pertains to Boruto, Tower of God, anime, gaming, Discord, podcast, you name it, right? Um, we plan on doing it. If you have any um comments or questions about any of the theories that I stated, just go ahead and leave a comment down below. Um, or hey, we'll chat it up here with the on Discord. But Oh, also, if you did not know, at 500 subscribers, we are doing a face reveal and or face reveal and giveaway, right? So even if we do the face reveal prior to that, which it may or may not happen, I'm trying to figure that part out. But yeah, definitely at 500 subscribers, face reveal and giveaway, right? At the moment, it's looking like some unique coffee mugs or something. Some interesting things I've acquired over some time, but I guarantee you they're still in their package. I may share some of that stuff on Discord so that you guys know exactly what you have a chance to win. But yeah, definitely subscribe for future content. Of course, you still have to be subscribed to win that. You have to be subscribed during the making of this video to earn that prize giveaway. If you have not, go ahead and check out the Patreon. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Twitch. And let's see what else. What else? Yeah, like the video. Well, this was a shorter one, but I will say that I appreciate you guys for sticking by so far, and we will see you next time, travelers.
Mama said you're meant to burn as bright as a star among the midnight sky. All the pressure blinded me, but now I see I'm no different from the rest. You said I'd fly away, but my walls have kept me down. Now I'm lost and I'm afraid, and I'm close to hit the ground. You said I'd fly away. You said I'd fly anyway, but I keep on We're all searching for that open door. Show me proof that there is something more.